guys, it's Courtney here, and it has been a little bit since I've done a video. I don't know that it's been a while since I've uploaded. I think I've been keeping a pretty decent upload schedule, especially concerning the holidays, but I haven't made one in a while. I haven't made a video, and I decided to do that because I am like in that little funk where I don't know what to do with myself. I've been extremely dizzy and well, I guess that's the best word for it. Extremely dizzy, and then also I've had like it's full-on migraines for about 5 days now. The severeness kind of comes and goes, and so when it gets really kind of rough, I don't know what to do with myself because I feel like I can't do anything because it just winds up making my head worse. You know, like, what do I want to do? Because I got to do something. Laying around just, it drives me crazy. And I said, you know what? I'm going to change my babies because they're due for a change. Christmas is over. It is actually, today is New Year's, actually. And I don't know that I've actually made a video of this little one. Looky there. So this little one I think I finished him the day after Christmas. Well, actually, he's not even finished. So let me back up that. I matted him the day after Christmas. Unfortunately, he did have a few issues with his matting, and I was a little bit confused as to how that happened. But it was my first time using a particular matting powder the way that I did use it. And I've talked to a couple people and asked advice, and they did say that they found I don't want to like name the matting powder because I don't want to be like, oh, this I used it and it messed up, because that wasn't the case. I think I just used it not the proper way, because the matting powder that I've been using previously, I put the layer of clear silicone on, and then I immediately, well, not immediately, but I put the layer on. I then dab off most of the layer, make it super thin, and then I put the matting powder straight on. Whereas apparently this different matting powder that I was using, you're supposed to wait till it gets a bit more tacky before you apply it, or else it grabs too much of the matting powder. So apparently that's what's happened, and it even has prevented that last clear silicone layer to completely cure, because he even has a little bit of a peel right here, unfortunately, and that's all due to just that final layer not getting the proper technique and treatment that it needed. So he will have to have another matting job done. I also have to do his fingernails and his toenails. And he doesn't have any eyebrows yet, and he hasn't been glossed, so he's not finished, but he is finished enough to where I could take a break on him and even enjoy him a little bit before I get back up into my studio once I'm well again. I have been very much knocked out with my with my head acting up, and so I haven't really been able to do too much. But we're at least going to change some babies today, get them out of their Christmas outfits, and since it's January, I typically like to put all my babies in like a light blue color, I guess representing, you know, snow and winter and all that. But when I was pulling their clothes out of their drawers, I remembered that I actually had kind of like little winter sets for each of them, just like I had Christmas sets for them. So that's what I'm going to change all of them into, except this little one. He's actually, I'm putting him in this outfit. I'm going to take him to work with me tomorrow. He needs to come work with me tomorrow. We're going to go visit some people. So I'm just putting him in just a simple little outfit. This outfit's from Carter's, but he also kind of matches, I'll show you, he matches Leo. Leo's wearing an outfit from the same line, so technically he still kind of matches, and it's still the winter theme color, but it's not going to be the exact clothing that everybody else is wearing, so that's okay. Alright, here we go. He's a handsome little fella. I'm also trying out one thing that I got for Christmas, which I asked for. And I, haven't done much research myself, but it's something that I looked up. Looked like it was pretty good, and so I wound up getting, and it's this circle light, or ring light, and I like it, but I'm also kind of torn, because I feel like the lighting isn't exactly how I hoped it would be on my dolls. The lighting that I have right now is actually like a medium tone, and then I turned it down because otherwise it just makes them look like they're under camera flash, which is not the best look for these dolls, of course. But I mean, it's still okay. Like, I'm okay with how the lighting is, and it's obviously better than it being like dreary and dark, which I live back in the woods, so I don't get a lot of sunlight in my room where I do most of my filming. So this works. At least you can see the babies a little bit better, right? Alright, so we're literally just going to put this hat back on him, because I love this hat on him. It's super cute, and it matches the navy. Of course, now that I'm looking at it under this bright light, it almost looks more black than it does navy. I thought the letters and the little bear face was navy, but I think it's actually supposed to be black. But oh well, it's still bear theme, and it looks really cute. So here he is. Of course, my battery's about dead. Let me switch out the battery, and then we're also going to switch out some babies. Alright guys, I'm back. I didn't charge the battery for too long because, well, I went ahead and changed most of the other dolls. Sorry, I was missing a sock over here. I did wind up changing most of the other dolls, and I only had Asher and Rosanna left, so I decided to just go ahead and start filming again. I at least want to film Asher, because I feel like I haven't taken a video of him in a good while. So I'll at least get him for this video, get him changed, and then I'll show you, I'll also show you what the rest of the babies are wearing for winter. But hope you guys enjoyed your Christmas. Did everybody have a good Christmas? I had a pretty good Christmas. Oh, it's always such a busy time of year. Oh goodness. Unfortunately, my grandpa has, I didn't really get to see him this Christmas. He's been very, very weak at home. He normally is with us Christmas Eve, but he just, he didn't have a lot of strength, and he just didn't feel like getting out, and I guess trying to, look like he was enjoying himself and all that, which I get. So I haven't actually seen him at all, and his birthday is also Christmas Day, so I haven't got to see him for either occasion. So hopefully he'll be able to come down soon, so be able to see him. But anyway, we are going to put Asher in a nice cozy little, I almost didn't want to give him these socks because they run really snug. I just have to be very careful, and I don't want to squeeze the silicone. Don't want to cause any damage. But I think they'll be okay now that they're on. Should be good to go. Get your hair. My goodness. And he does have some peeling under here. He's definitely due for a refresher. How old are you now, Asher? You are... No, seriously, how old are you? You are 3 years old? Or, I mean, 2.5? You were made in 2015, right? Because the next year, 2016, I showed, yeah. So you were 2.5 years old. My goodness, time does fly. Crazy. Let's go ahead and fix your hair. Your hair's a mess. Might have to spritz a little bit. It's getting a little bit dry. Just a little bit. There we go. Trying to figure out what babies I'm going to take with me to the doll show. Now, Asher came with me last time. I'm definitely taking Rosanna because her artist will be there. And a couple people I know that also have a Sugar Britches Nursery baby will be there. So I'm gonna be bringing Rosanna. She is the sleeping MarLisa sculpt. But I was gonna bring one of my boys too. Like have a boy and a girl with me. But I'm undecided. It might wind up being the new baby I just finished, but honestly, I'm on the fence as to whether I'm actually keeping him. So regardless, he'll probably be going to the show anyway, because either he'll be going for sale or he'll be going as just someone from my personal collection. But I'm also noting that my collection is getting too big. I'm running out of space for everybody. That's kind of not a bad thing though. For the longest time, I really struggled with actually having a collection, because it seemed like, you know, I would make a doll and go, I'm keeping it. This is my forever doll for my personal collection. And then within like a month or like the next time I finished another baby, I was like, oh, just kidding. This baby's leaving and I'm going to keep this one instead. And it's like, I just was never quite satisfied. But I've been really happy with my current collection. They all have like a story and a purpose. Like Asher was the first silicone I ever painted. And I was personally really proud of how he turned out. Still am. But it is funny because I see him and I am proud of him, but he's definitely not like the work that I do now. I actually prefer how my silicones look now, but I still really like him. But it is funny how I thought he was like awesome and great, and like he still is, but to see like an improvement, like I've actually gotten better with silicone. It's also like nice to look back and see, oh, this is what my work originally looked like to what it looks like now. That was pretty cool. I think a lot of people kept their first Reborn that they ever did, and so they're able to look back and see like how their Reborn, their vinyl doll work has improved, and I didn't do that. But keeping Asher, it is nice to be able to see where my work has come from. I toppled over the lighting. Alright, here's Rosanna. We're gonna get her in her winter outfit real quick. I think the camera battery's doing okay, so we're good to go. Oh my goodness. Miss Rowe. You know what? I realized that, of course, I tend to just get, I think, tired of things easily. Especially when like I've invested in something. And I think I do like their Christmas outfits that they all had this year. It took me like 2 years to gather all the pieces from this. Like all of their outfits, all their Christmas outfits came from a Gymboree line. And so in order for me to gather like enough pieces from for each baby, it took me like 2 years to do. But like now that I had all the pieces for them for the first year, they all matched with their little, you know, like snowman, like, and there was like little penguin. I tried to stay away from Santa, because I liked how with the snowman and also with the penguin that it could be more going into winter. It's not just for, you know, Christmas. But even so, I'm not actually as like I think I'm kind of ready to find something else for them. So I'm thinking about selling all of these little outfits and finding another collection of matching Christmas stuff for them to have for next year. We'll see. We'll figure it out. I have so many baby clothes though. It's ridiculous. I didn't get to make as many dolls this year due to some health concerns. And so normally, you know, I make dolls and then I have the outfits that I've collected that I can send with dolls that I've made and sold, etc. But because I haven't made as many dolls this year, my baby clothes collection has just exploded. I have way too many, so I've been staying away from shopping for my dolls, and I've done pretty good about that. But I'm thinking about making an online store, because it's just easier instead of like putting them all in a doll form, or putting them all on Facebook and having to, you know, look through both areas to see like who's commented, who wants, and then for people to actually follow up and pay. I think it would be just so much easier to put an online store, and then people can go on and it's automatic for them to, it'll, you know, calculate shipping and all that, so that I wouldn't have to worry about doing it on my end. So thinking about doing that. But oh my goodness, I have like, oh, I know it's over 300 outfits or pieces, 300 pieces, like that makeup and outfit. So oh my goodness, it's so many things. Anyway, we'll see. I haven't combed her hair in a little while. It's getting a little bit stringy. But like just about all the little outfits that they're wearing currently are also from Gymboree, some Gymboree lines. They had like a little winter collection that came out I think like 2 years ago, something like that, where it was like little penguins, like a boy and a girl version for each one. And then 2 of them were wearing, I think, like some little cuddle dud outfits. I'll put this little hat on here. Here we go. She's got such a little peanut head that sometimes hats don't fit her well. Alright guys, well I think I have all my babies changed. Whew, that was a workout. So let me get them in their spots, and then I will take a picture of them. Okie dokie, so here are the babies. We have this little one who's unnamed. I initially had a name picked out for him, but once I finished him, or once I got most of his painting done, I didn't really like the name I picked out. It just doesn't suit him as much. So he's nameless for now, but he's in his cute little Carter's outfit. We got Rosanna wearing her penguins. We've got Mr. Asher wearing his little winter set. It says Dude, and it's like a fleece lined romper from Gymboree as well. This little one I don't think you guys know about, and she's not finished, so it's not really important to show you, but she's wearing kind of the matching one Asher has. And the little hat, she's a work in progress. She's going to be a cuddle baby toddler that she will probably also be at the International Doll and Teddy Show for sale. Then we've got Miss Caroline back here. Oh my goodness, Caroline, you're so pretty. She is wearing another romper from the Gymboree line. It's got lots of colors, and it's got like little snowflakes and stuff on it. It's really cool. We've got Mr. Grayson, and he's wearing a Cuddle Duds romper and hat and sock set. Then we've got Zachary. Zachary is wearing the matching boy romper that Caroline is wearing from Gymboree. Little Leo is wearing just a little, another little Carter set in that light blue color. And then Miss Juliet is wearing a Cuddle Duds romper, hat, and sock set as well. So she kind of matches Grayson, except hers is striped, doesn't have any kind of animal face or anything on it. Anyway, guys, that's the babies. Looking pretty cute. And so they're all set, and it actually kind of makes me happy because I noted that the red, it bothered me that it didn't match the display that they're in. So it actually makes me happier that they're wearing like more pastel colors that go a little bit better with the mint green. But that's just me. I'm just very picky about stuff like that, I guess. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed watching this video, and we will see you in another one very soon. Bye-bye.